So here we have the Nissan Juke 1.6 Techna automatic on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. But from the outside you'll see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got a 60/40 split folding rear seat. Plenty of boot space as well, which is increased by lifting and, if you wish to, removing that tray there. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'm going to hop in and run through some controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you get full leather seats, and there's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's jump in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we've got the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle at the top, you'll see that the total miles for this car are 12,200. Below that, you've got a trip computer. You can change information displayed there by pressing a button on the steering wheel for various different bits of fuel economy info, all the way back round in a circle again. So those buttons that I was pressing are just here, and this button just here. That also is part of your stereo controls, along with the volume and the ability to answer and end phone calls as well, just there. On the right hand side, we've got both cruise control and speed limiter. Over in the middle, on the main stereo, is where you would set up your phone, amongst other things. Before we come back to the phone, I want to talk about the radio. So this car's got DAB digital radio. It also has AM and FM radio as well. And then, as well as that, there are other ways to listen to your music in this car. So you can see it has a CD player. There is also an auxiliary and USB input as well. And once you paired the phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. On top of that, this car's got satellite navigation and a 360 parking camera. If I pop the car into reverse, on the right hand side, we've got a reversing camera image with guidelines on the ground showing you where the car would be headed in relation to the image that you see. And then this is a bird's eye view, so essentially a view from above of the car, completely 360 surrounding the whole car. You can go one step beyond that as well and have a camera for the front near side wheel, and also, if you want to, just the reversing camera, or if I pop the car back into park, a front camera and the bird's eye view camera as well. So with all of those cameras, it makes it incredibly easy to park this car. Beneath that, we've got the climate control. So you can adjust the temperature over this side, fan speed over this side. That button will turn air conditioning on or off, or you can hit auto and the car will maintain by itself 29.5 degrees by adjusting the fan speed, which you can hear it doing. To override that, just turn the fan speed down accordingly. On top of that, this screen doubles as not only the climate control, but D mode, so driver modes. This will enable you, when I press it, you'll see, to change the setup of the car, normal, sport and eco, and it will change the gearbox, the steering, the engine and the climate control, and the way all four of those things, I should say, behave depending on the mode that you want to put the car into. Beneath that, we've got the USB and auxiliary input, a 12-volt charging socket, the fully automatic gearbox, and then underneath the armrest, driver and passenger heated seats. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.